It's going to be a nano reef tank because currently mine has been invaded by aliens. So I have a 74 bow front and a nano reef tank. I have a creature. It is a creature from under the sea living in my tank. Let me explain a little bit. And from the best I can gather, it's a bristle worm. You would think, okay, a little bristle worm. No. It goes from my fingertip down to here.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Na-na.
Welcome to Queaquatics and Exotics. Today I am setting up this LED Biocube saltwater reef. It's moving day and we're moving that nano tank in here, so I'm going to set this tank up and I am not bringing the live rock. I'm going to put it on time lapse and let's get this going. Harder than I thought. It's almost done, guys. Done. Now it's time for the fish tank, actually. And I don't know if anybody saw what I was hammering on when I started. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, I was hammering on this box like a fool. So what is in here? Power supply. Attention. Unit may need to be reset. Okay. This is some pretty fancy. Wow. 16-gallon instructions. Wow. A nice little filter to get started. I'm going to have to rinse off this carbon. And here is a nice little pump. Coralife S700. And I'm probably going to rinse it all out first before I add my RODI water. I'm going to get those nano fish and bring them over for lots of, for some my biostones and filtration and anything else I want in here. Lots of space. I'll just turn that off. I have to set that. How beautiful is that? So what do you think, guys? I think it's gorgeous. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I think I can keep the power supply in here with the power surge. Oh my gosh, I love it. So there it is. My unboxing and setting up. Let's see if I can get it. Love it. I won it at the raffle, so it cost me $5. I think this is great. I think this will work out really good. I think it's time to go get the fish. Stay tuned while I see if I can eradicate those horrible worms and get my goby and my shrimp, my 2 gobies, and to safety without that live rock. I'm going to use a seasoned sand from another tank, from John's large saltwater tank. Not that I can ensure that there's no worms there, but I'm going to do my best and get this started. It might look a little plain at first, but let's see what I can do with it. Okay, so it's moving day. Got it all set up. And I went and got Watchman Goby and pistol shrimp because they're a pair. Yeah, and there's another goby. But he didn't come out of the rock, so I got to figure out what am I going to do because I'm not putting the live rock back in here because if you remember, they had bristle worms. And those bristle worms were at least this long, and there was at least 4 of them. They were massive. Okay, so I figured out the timing. Got it coming on at 7 a.m. Going off at 7 p.m. Because that's Sophie's bedtime, isn't it, Sophie? So now that this is set up, let's get the sand in there and the water. So what I did was beneficial bacteria sand. Big light, huh? And no bristle nose worms. Now we got salt water from the tank it was in. Pour it in nice and slowly. I'm going to check the salinity level before I put it in any. Rinse off this carbon. Salt water from their tank. Let me turn this off. Salt water from their tank. I'm going to let the filter run a little bit. Whew. Now that it's plugged in, I'm going to start the filter to see if I can get it cleared up a little bit. It looks like the filter is working. It does look like the filter's working. I brought some biomedia from the other tank. So I brought this over because this was in the back of the tank as the biomedia. I just want to make sure I have enough beneficial bacteria. I will squeeze out this sponge filter a little bit. I know it's going to... So I have put the goby in here, and there were 2 small snails here. Now I got to give the goby a place because he likes to hide with his pistol shrimp. I have yet to find the small brown goby. Still look. She went up into the rock where the bristle worms live, so that's not coming in this tank. So somehow or another, get her out of the... I have to get my goby out of the rock without getting the bristle worm out. I gotta say, this was very stressful. I do have a couple of crabs in here, and I have my big hippie snail, the Watchman Goby, and the pistol shrimp. I haven't found the other goby yet, and I'm sure she's in the rock. So I have another tank set up. Let's take a closer look at this tank. So it's still very murky, but if you see here, here's my hippie snail, covered in algae. I did take most of the algae off before moving, but so it's been about 2 hours. It's starting to clear up. And the goby and the pistol shrimp are inside there underneath that little rubber rack, frag rack. The only thing that I knew that bristle worm wasn't in.
The woman that I love, it's too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel, because she has someone who makes her happy. I'm a ghost in these walls, or at least I try to be. 'Cause I hope that I'm not showing how I feel for her, but she won't feel the same for me. I've got this picture in my mind. It's just the 2 of us, just the 2 of us. But I know I have to try to let her go, because she won't be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before, but she will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else, and I will have to let her go. She will never know, na-na, never know, na-na. She will never know, na-na, never know, na-na. She'll never know. It's like she stole my heart without knowing she did. But I guess that it will pass. Yeah, I can't be the only one who got lost inside the blue of those eyes. I've gotta let her go. I know it won't be easy. I wanna hold her close, but I have to try as hard as I can, 'cause she'll never be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before. She will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else and I will have to let her go. She will never know, na-na, never know, na-na. 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 She'll never know.
Hey, everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey, everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey, everybody, it's Susie Q. So come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.